Hey everyone, Justin here from Tech, and today I'll be doing an unboxing and review of a new Nokia 3310. Starting off, this model of the new Nokia 3310 supports 3G, which is cool because some of the other models don't support 3G at all. Turning the box around, we can see it lists the specs. It boasts a 2MP camera with LED flash, with 6.5 hours of talk time and a whole day of standby time. It also uses the Opera Store for finding games and apps, not to mention that this is a dual SIM model, which means you can have up to 2 SIMs in here at the same time. Alright, so opening up the box, we can pull the plastic tab right here to lift up the plastic top of the box. It's good that they let you see the phone while it's still in the box. Anyways, in the box you don't get a whole lot. You get the phone itself on top, and underneath, you have to include a charger and a pair of earphones. So let's talk about the accessories you get in the box first. The charger you get in the box is a micro USB charger. I find the charger feeling very cheap because it's in one whole unit, unlike some other chargers that come with smartphones that have a detachable cable. This one is fixed as a one whole unit. Moving over to the included earphones, they don't sound particularly good at all. Bass is completely missing, and I can tell they tried to cover that up by focusing on the treble instead. Being a person who likes bass myself, I couldn't stand listening to this at all. But let's be honest, if you're the type of person buying this phone, you're also the type of person who just needs a feature phone, not a smartphone. What this phone does great in is in durability and functionality. It's built like a tank just like the original 3310, with its full classic design and simplistic internal design. It also handles calls perfectly fine with almost perfect call quality during the time I was using it, and I guess having a phone like this in the modern age really shows the definition of simplicity. Games also run smoothly-ish on this phone, with games like Crossy Road and Asphalt Nitro preloaded on here for some reason. Although these apps almost share nothing compared to their smartphone counterparts, it is especially true for Asphalt Nitro with its two-dimensional art style and basic handling. It kind of gives this 90s racing vibe if you ask me. Although I do wish they would lock these games behind a paywall like what they've done here. Although one game that is free and has been perfected in this phone is Snake. The Snake on this phone is compared to the original is more modern and artistic than I would say. Moving on to the phone itself, on the front we have a 2.4-inch 240 by 320 pixel display. It's a TFT display with a 4:3 aspect ratio, and it comes in at 157 pixels per inch. Inside the phone we don't really have a lot either. It supports 60MB of RAM and 1200 mAh of lithium-ion battery. In terms of connectivity, it supports 3G, it does not have Wi-Fi, and for Bluetooth it uses the Bluetooth 3.0 standard. It doesn't have GPS either, and for radio it does have radio, but I won't recommend it. And for the USB charging port, it has the USB 2 interface. Now moving on to the camera, we have a 2MP camera on the back with an LED flash, and for video it does shoot video but at 240p at a whopping 8 FPS. Yep, 8 FPS. Not a whole lot, but I mean it's still video I guess. And no, it does not have a selfie camera. If you want to install apps on this phone, you're gonna need a microSD card. And frankly at the back, it has a microSD card slot but it only supports up to 32GB. But let's be honest really, if you have this phone, you're not gonna use more than 16 unless you have a lot of photos. Now to review other way, let's talk about the phone compared to the older 3310, like the one they initially released, because there are some subtle differences. For one, the loudspeakers removed from the top of the phone to the bottom on the new model. Also, the LED flash removed from the side of the camera to the top of the camera. This model also has a lot of transition animations compared to the old one. As you can see, even going to the app drawer, there is a smooth animation, and going to apps like the settings, for example, have a noticeably nicer and natural feeling, just because of those animations. Moving to the top of the phone, you can see that the all glorious headphone jack has been moved to the bottom of the phone instead of being on top on the older model. Both phones still support the same screen size and resolution, although the older model seems to be brighter than the new model. Not sure if that's a screen issue or a power saving technique, but honestly it's not that bad, and you won't really have an issue using this device outdoors. Moving on to the keypad, both look identical, the only difference being that the older one has a noticeably brighter backlight than the new model. I think we're starting to see a trend here with the brightness of the backlight, but honestly, like I said, it's not really an issue and it gets the job done. Another thing I want to note is that on the back, Nokia logo is engraved with silver letters coupled with the change to matte finish for the color of the phone, and you get a device that really feels more premium than the slightly older counterpart. Overall, the Nokia 3310 is, in my opinion, the best phone you can get right now that's not a smartphone. But in my opinion, I do highly recommend just getting a cheap smartphone if you're looking for a daily phone. Anyways, my name is Justin from Beringher Tech. Thanks for watching. If you do like the video, do give it a like and be sure to subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.